Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at the Transformers 1 Energon Glow Bumblebee or B127 figure. So with this video, as you can see, I've got a load of other figures out ready to give you an idea of his size and scale. We're going to have a look at him in both of his modes, help you decide how you want to display him. And of course, we'll have a look at the accessories that come with him and the brilliant little gimmick that he's got as well. Now, before we get started, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if I'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And the other thing is to thank Hasbro, because they sent this figure to me. So I'm really pleased to be able to bring you a proper review on him. Now, I've got to confess as well that this is one of them figures that when I first saw it, it sort of jumped out at me because I just like the look of it. So before we have a quick look at that though, he comes packaged in robot mode. I've just took him out of there to speed the video up. There is the beautiful alternate mode picture there, and of course the main logo. You can see there it's showing you that the gimmick is by pressing in on his chest. You may have already noticed that I've uploaded the transformation tutorial as well, just in case you're wondering if it might be too difficult, or I suppose, yeah, just how easy it is, to be honest. There's the lovely movie artwork, and as you can see, it is only 6 steps. So to be honest, I'll take him through into robot mode in a second to keep the video flowing as one. Right, the alternate mode is stunning. I really like this. Them translucent individually pinned wheels look fantastic. You can see there's zero issues whatsoever with him rolling backwards and forwards. Unfortunately, on the underside, yes, it is a visible robot, but again, I suppose that the demographic that this is aimed for, and even me, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, because I can, you know, it looks like a beautiful car on the outside. And I suppose going a little bit deeper for long-standing Transformer collectors, it's interesting to see how they've taken, I suppose, concepts from the Bumblebee movie and then taken them straight into this cartoon new movie as well. Now, no spoilers for me, guys, because I've not seen the movie yet. It's not out until October the 11th in the UK, but there you go. Look at how, I suppose, how much idea they've taken from this. It's quite similar, it really is, and it's really nice to sort of see that. The instructions as well are great, nice and simple. Tells you how you can combine the weapons, shows you the transformation process, and indeed, yeah, shows you you've got this. Now, to be honest, it's a bit better in robot mode, and you can't oh, you can tell, perfect. It just gives you this brilliance, even with the torchlight shining on this. The glow underneath is fantastic, and as I say, for a little kids toys gimmick, it just tends to really work. Now, you can as well, I'm pretty sure, let's have a go at this. Yeah, there you go. I was looking at the screw hole and getting confused, but because it's translucent plastic, which again, guys, look, it's beautiful. Even though you can see the robot underneath, there's still no visible head in the top, and again, it just works really well. You can, via this little tab, you can attach that in there, and then you can as well, if you wanted to, attach that at the same time. So again, just a nice simple little looking gimmick. Look at that, brilliant. And as I say, for, you know, for kids, my kids love this already, to be fair. That's probably what's taken me so long to get around to doing the actual review, taking it off them. So that's alternate mode. There's Alpha Trion, who's mainline deluxe alternate mode as well, just to give you an idea. That, for long-standing collectors, is the Earthrise Prime, which I suppose everything was pretty much based upon until he's just got replaced. There's a War for Cybertron Bumblebee figure, which again you can see is taking great homage from these particular figures, this newer one is, and that's your Studio Series Optimus Prime as well. So, you know, this fits in line with the Studio Series size and with the mainline deluxe size figures. It's just that bit more basic, to be honest. That's the only way I can sort of describe it from this sort of angle and from looking in. I think it looks great. I think it looks absolutely lovely, to be honest. So if we spin this around, you can see it is 6 steps. And if you've already seen the transformation process, it is as simple as separating the arms, which are held in via a tab there. Now, the funny thing is, if this does pop off, I'm going to keep going, guys, because I wanted, in a way, I didn't want the arms to come off, but I wanted to reassure you, and I was going to point it out to you, that if that happens, because these toys, in fact, all of them, not just these ones that are aimed at younger viewers, this is because it's a brand new toy, by the way, it's super stiff, but what I'm trying to say is that if things like that happen, it's not normally that difficult, guys. It's brand new, you just got to push it up, a little bit of force, but if you are a little bit too forceful, a little bit too rough, whatever, it's just as simple as bringing the arm down and then reconnecting via that port there. So bring that up, slot that down. So that actually worked out. It was not planned at all, but it actually worked out pretty well, because I was going to tell you that it's easy to remedy anyway. Separate that, bring this back over, Fold this down, you can just see how everything's a bit stiff, to be honest. And there he is in his robot mode. Now again, he does look basic. He is basic. It's a, you know, a 6-step transforming figure, but look, he looks great. That is a real proper glow. Really, really bright. You can keep these combined if you want to. Pop them on the arms like so. Or you can separate them, because I think that's the best way to do it, to be honest. Especially, obviously, if you're a kid and you're playing, you want the best of both worlds. So funnily enough, that's just come off, so I'm going to pop that there. You can see how that just fits nice and easy. And then this blade, it doesn't fit in the hand like so. It will, but it won't stay. What I'm trying to say is it's not supposed to go there. It does fit in the hand, but it is not supposed to go there. There is the blade. Still fully posable though. Still super fully posable. Head sculpt, really, really nice. It will look around. It can not look up and down. It just swivels around and round on there. You can see the shoulders are ball and sockets. That means they can go all the way around. They can come all the way up to give you the T. You've got a swivel at the bicep, a flexion at the bicep because it's ball and socket. Wrists are joined. Hips do not spin around at the waist, but the legs, again, huge ball and sockets, which means you can do the splits any way that you want to, which again is good, especially if some younger sibling has got it and trying to take it out of their hands or whatever. Knee bend is there. No articulation on the feet, unfortunately, because it's just all solid molded. And again, this would bother people if it was a mainline deluxe. It's very, very gappy, but again, it's one of them things, you get what you pay for, and you don't want it to be too overcomplicated. But again, looks great. It absolutely will fit in with pretty much either of the toy lines you're collecting. So there, apart from he's too big now, he's too big for the mainline deluxe. So that's mainline deluxe, which you can see there. That is, of course, Studio Series. So to be honest, he fits in pretty well with Studio Series. I know we're going to get a B127 soon, but not just yet. So I think he fits in well pretty much with them anyway. There's another Bumblebee figure, obviously, which is looking pretty good. Another quick couple of just a few, I suppose, size, height comparisons, just to give you an idea. But overall, a good figure. This is the one I really wanted to see. When I saw the images of it, I didn't realise it'd be as basic as what it is, but I'm sure you'll agree. I'm going to bring them both back out. I'm sure you'll agree with them looking next to the Studio Series versions. I think that he goes and he does compare, and he does stand up with them pretty well, to be honest. So I'm just going to pop them back there, and I'm just going to end that there. There you go, guys. That is Energon Glow Bumblebee. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.